Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all happy and healthy. Today we're going to go through the next planner segment, I think that's what you call it, about what I do in my planner. So if that interests you and you'd like to see it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and we'll get straight into the video. Okay, so originally I've already done a video of this, but the weeks just kind of went on and I didn't have enough time to edit and work basically took over. So I never had the time to just be able to quickly put it up for you guys. So I'm here today to kind of update and show you what I did. The last one I kind of just did like a weekly view setup and discussed that I hadn't touched it in like months, which I will talk about today. But if you haven't seen my first video, that was basically talking about all the notebooks and how I use them when it comes to between these two. It's basically like a catch-all for when you don't have enough room in here, or if you just want to brain dump a bunch of stuff. But yeah, if you want to check it out, I will link it here somewhere for you to see. But yeah, go and check it out. It was pretty good. Okay, so moving on, these are my planners, as you know, and these have been my favourite things to use. I will admit I haven't touched them in months. I did touch it last week, but it's just... Before it was just I hadn't touched it in months. So let me talk about a little bit about that. So with my planners, when work takes over, sometimes these are like on the back burner. Like they do get used, but nowhere as near as much as I usually hope to. But I'm hoping to change that now that I've got a lot of things under control. And I really want to use these because otherwise it's a waste of money. Like this is a lot of money to invest into a planner if you're not going to use it. So I don't want to do that. And yeah, so basically this is my little, come with me planner. It's my daily planner where I take it everywhere kind of thing. However, I do have my other little mini one. That one kind of just gets thrown in my bag and I actually don't care if it gets ruined because that didn't cost me as much as this. So that's pretty much how I use it. But this one is kind of like a little, like what are we doing today kind of thing. I've even got like a wish list in here. But to be fair, I have to update it. Like I've got my favorite takeaway places in here. I've got monthly tracker that I don't honestly use. And then, yeah, I use like dailies. And then this is a section for lists of like when I'm out, what are we grabbing kind of thing. Just a quick thing. And then this is like a little reference section. So I think originally I wanted to write down like contacts and stuff like, I don't know, places that I needed numbers for and stuff like that. And I think other things too, but I can't exactly remember at the moment. But that's why I want to sit down and really fiddle with this a little bit more. By the way, this, my mum got me. I absolutely love it. It is super, super cute. And it's the perfect pink as well. She actually bought it from a Mitre 10 in her little country town, which I loved so much. And I'm like, oh my God, you have the nicest stuff. Sometimes the country towns have the most beautiful, intricate little things that just make your planners just that statement piece. So that's why that's in here. So if I'm not sure if anywhere has them other than Mitre 10. I don't even know if they still have them, but she bought me these and then a couple more because I was like, oh my God, I love it. And it fits my Louis Vuitton planner. No pen has been able to fit it. And she, funnily enough, bought this just because she thought it was pretty and she really thought that I would really love it, which she was right. She knows me so well. And then, yeah, when I realized it actually fit this, I literally rang her and I was like, oh my God, get me more of them. How did you know it would fit? And she's like, I didn't. So yeah, it was really good. So that's definitely something that I'll love. I'll be super sad when the ink runs out, but I'm going to see if I can find some infills because it's such a pretty pen. And to me, this is something very special from my mum. So, and I'm a very minimalist person. I don't like to keep a lot of things. And I think this will be definitely something that I keep for a long time. All right, so that's basically that planner. there's not much in it. Like I said, I need to go through it, but I can't do planning, like sorting out my planner kind of thing while on camera. I don't know what it is. It just seems like the moment the camera's on, I can't focus properly and do what I want. So I'm going to do that off camera to really figure out what I want to do for the new year in my planners, both of them. So that kind of goes with both. So this one, as I said, I have not touched it in months apart from last week because I did that video and it just never ended up getting out in time because I don't see the point in putting out the video with the weekly view that I did when the week is already gone. So yeah, let's hope that I get to this fast. Yeah, so this is basically my, my planner at the moment. It's filled with honestly too much stuff. I do love a chunky planner, but I also like structure. So I don't want a planner that's going to be too chaotic because it's too overwhelming for me sometimes. But I had a lot of plans for it and it's kind of just gone out the window. So this is the week that I had planned and done, and it looks fabulous, by the way. But like I said before, I hadn't really touched it. See, that's when I filmed. I did it on that week. And then I ended up doing this last week because I really wanted to write it down and try it. Because like I said, I'm trying to get in my planner. But before this, I hadn't touched it since August. That's how long it's been. I think it was August or it was like July or something. That's how long. And that's a waste. And I don't like that. So today we are going to actually go through and do some plan with me. So if you'd like to continue to see that, stay tuned. And if not, skip ahead. But yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so I've just finished up. I'm going to leave that until I stop recording because I need to look up when my times are for this week. These are always consistent just because that's the day that I go and do my educational leader stuff and plan, so those always are the same. Had to shift it from the Monday because we always have people calling in saying that they can't work. Anyway, it's an ongoing thing, but so I know I'm going to get a lot of questions. So this is this is actually meant for cards. Originally, that's what I was using it for. And then I wanted a place to chuck the stickers. And these honestly fit perfect. The Noted Co and the Aesthetic Paper Co stickers. I did have to trim them just the tiniest bit just to make them fit. But honestly, it was so worth it because now I have this nice, neat, organized set where I can put my stickers and other cards and stuff like that. So yeah, and I do know that these ones, the credit card size ones, these ones I didn't have to trim at all and they fit perfectly and they're from Aesthetic Paper Co as well. But yeah, it's pretty good. If you don't have one, this is actually from May Paper Co. But the rest is kind of a mixture of Noted Co, Aesthetic Paper Co, and then like the cards and stuff are... Oh, actually, those are from Poi and Hunt. I haven't used them yet, and I want to use them soon. But those eventually. But the rest are just from May Paper Co. But yeah, just to kind of give that clarification, because I know I got have a lot of people ask. And before I get it asked as well, this is from Aesthetic Paper Co, if I'm correct. Yeah, no, sorry, Noted Co. That I was completely wrong. So this is from Noted Co. This layout, I grabbed it for, I think I grabbed it like at the start of this year, or it was the end of last year or something. This is really good for when you just want to plan the week and you don't have time for a planner. This is really cool. And then for the clear acrylic board, I actually bought this off eBay. So if you're looking for something stunning with that kind of aesthetic vibe of clear acrylic look with the gold accents, I definitely recommend eBay, because that's where I found mine. So eBay is like the Australian version of like America's, what's it called? Amazon. I do know that I think we get Amazon here. I'm not too sure, but it's my go-to place. But yeah, so this is pretty much my weekly view of or at least what I'm going to do for this week. Like I usually do, I usually move over the things that I didn't get to do last week over to the next week. It does create a bit longer of a list, but I'm not forgetting. So I just move it over until it gets done, basically. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like, you don't have to check it all off. It's not that bad. But yeah, so that's pretty much my weekly view. And I don't want to drag this on any longer, but basically this is my planner, and how I connect these two is solely because of writing down my stuff. So this is pretty much what I do. I write a follow-up and then I highlight it when it's done, kind of thing. And then, like, if I've got these, so these is, sorry, I'm getting confused now. So these are, oh, by the way, I actually added December because my planner's not too thick where I can't fit this. So this fits perfectly. So I've got November and December, so it's prepared and ready to go. So yeah, if I've got some things that I want done, they usually go here, and I will get them done when I can for that week. But then if I've got a longer list, or I've got to brain dump a bunch of things, I would chuck it in here and then later disperse it into the planner where it needs to go, kind of thing. And or some days, if I just don't want to do that, I just come back here and highlight it off and just use it as my little checklist thing. I don't know what it is about this notebook, but these hard covers and the spirals are really like my vibe. I don't know how else to really say it. I can't believe I'm even saying that. But it's just, it's my style lately, and I really, really like it. I love the hardcover. I think it's maybe the sound too. Not to mention the Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie look is just, I love it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. And if you have any more questions, if you want a bit more on it and elaborate a little bit more on it, please let me know. But that's probably the simplest way I could really say of how I use and connect all of those planners kind of together, especially the notebooks with the planner kind of thing. And I thought, why not do a little weekly reflection or a weekly view, so that way you can kind of see how I've been planning. But this is how I'm doing it lately, and I really, really like the look. It's such a shame that May Paper Co doesn't have the sticky dots or these highlight strips anymore. Just honestly, they were the best things that she had, and I can't believe they're gone. I'm literally about to get off here and see if she's maybe brought them back, because I haven't been on there in a while apart from buying the advent calendar. So excited. But yeah, honestly, I really hope she brings them back, because I love the nude and I love the pink. So yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there before I ramble on any longer. But thank you for taking the time out of your day and watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to be positive and give love. Bye.